This is what trying to build an art career actually looks like. Not just the finished pieces, but everything in between. Most days are pretty simple. I usually wake up, get a bit of fresh air outside, and begin the work. But sometimes I'll just get straight out of bed and get started immediately. More recently, I've been coming back to oil painting. There's just something about it that feels right again. I try to take short trips when I can and still keep drawing while I'm there. Just sketching, observing, sometimes plein air painting, sometimes meeting other artists. I just wanted to talk about my return from my recent trip to Eastern Europe. I just temporarily visited Slovenia for a day, then I went back into Croatia for a little bit, and then into Serbia for a week. And I spent a week in Serbia, which was really cool. Really liked the place, lovely people. And I managed to get some sketching done in cafes, also in Zagreb in Croatia. And I managed to get one plein air watercolor and gouache painting in this new watercolor sketchbook that I had. So I'm going to show that in the video, and I'm also going to walk you through some of the streets and stuff like that and what I got up to. These were very quick sketches in a cafe in Zagreb, and this lady, I really liked her hair patterns, did a sketch of her, and she was talking with a friend, and I went and showed her the sketch after I'd finished, and she really liked it, took a picture of it, posted it to her Instagram stories, which was cool. These were some really rapid, like, I don't know, 10-second sketches or something of people in a cafe below the apartment that I was renting for a few nights in Zagreb. These I did on my sketching hour just as I practice on my free artist community. And there's another one here. So something really cool happened on the trip when I was doing these sketches, and that was that I sat there, and I wasn't even there for too long in each place, and I just did a few quick, as you could see there, mostly line art sketches of people that were around me in the cafes and restaurants. But what I did was I tagged the cafe or the restaurant when I uploaded it to my Instagram stories, and then was it 2 or 3? 2 of the cafes had reshared my story tag to their stories. Back here in my Brighton studio space, and my intention is to get straight back into some oil painting, and I'm thinking to do some portrait studies. So it's been a while. The last time I painted a portrait and a figure was on my last oil painting commission. So I'm going to get straight back into that. I'm going to pull up a panel and hopefully do a semi-decent oil painting to show you in the process. If not, I'll move on to the next one. But Yeah, this fog is wild, but it looks really cool. It's like a very cinematic kind of lighting effect. Looks like it's a set for a film or something. And it's not usually like this. Look, even this point of view here, look. I mean, it would be really cool to paint some of this. Very moody, atmospheric, almost like a horror film or something, I don't know. Not what you'd expect to see around the start of March. Not long out in the gym, had a good session, but as soon as I walked out and I saw like this fog effect around Brighton, I decided to come back out with my camera and film some of it. Like, check this. Actually wild. It's really cool though. Something you'd expect to see definitely in some kind of like Halloween film, a spooky film. It's really interesting. This is just around the corner from where I live. It's pretty much my gardens. There's not many people around. It's only about 6 o'clock, just after 6. A lot of people have gone straight home, I guess, from work and maybe hiding from this fog. Oh, nice little light just turned on. But it's really cool, and some good painting opportunities that I might be able to get from some of the stills from this video. I'm gonna flip the camera again. The little sign. Making me want to definitely do some kind of landscape study. It's really unique. I imagine what it'd be like tomorrow morning. I might get up early tomorrow morning, see how the lighting is then. But check that out. Lovely day for a Guinness. It can be difficult working at the same time. Some days take a lot out of you, but there's usually still time for something with your art, even if it's just small. This is about an hour or so in, and honestly, this is where most people would probably stop. But this is usually where it actually starts to get interesting. This was painted in the hours I could find around work. Most of this just happens in small pockets of time. I've been fitting this in between shifts, just trying to build something alongside it. I think I'm trying to move towards something a bit more timeless, something that feels like it belongs in a different world, more mythic. It's not really about feeling inspired, it's just about showing up when you can, even if it's just a couple of hours, or perhaps 30 minutes. There's part of this I could keep pushing, the lips, the hair, the hood, but I kind of like leaving it here, for now anyway. It's not finished, but I don't think it needs to be. So I'm not quite finished with this painting, but it's definitely getting there. I think I will finish it on the next video, or perhaps on a live stream. If you want to be part of it, I'll see you there.